So 2022 is drawing to a close. As of recording, it is like the day before Thanksgiving, so very close to the end. And as the end of the year draws to a close, that means we have more Movie Monster series announcements, predictions, and I'll be covering last year's predictions. As you may remember, I did a video about over a year ago, I think maybe September, I think? It was before I left the fandom last year. It was like one of my last videos on Godzilla I did before the year was over, so... Actually, no, I did some reviews after, in late December, so... Yeah, I did some more, but... Yeah, so, just gonna go through this. I'm warning you if it looks a bit off or a bit cringe, do not be surprised. That's like the main thing about this channel, so I don't know why you're even here if you can't handle that. I mean, unless you don't think I am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
John C.
Yeah, that was not a very, not a very professional way to start the video, but yeah, that is something I really, don't want to bring back. I mean, I hope the current, little bits I put before videos are a lot better now, because, man, they sucked beforehand. Enough stalling, let's get to the actual video itself. Back again with another, mediocre video. You got that right? And, yes, this is the first commentary video. Might be wondering why I'm getting rid of, the movies and stuff, and why I'm not doing them much anymore, even though I literally just had Goji Wars Con a bit ago. Rule number 1 of the channel, don't ask what that was. But it's because, honestly, I want to take this channel in a new direction. I feel the movies, I'm just getting burnt out. They're not canceled, but they're just not going to be here for a while. Yeah, so much for that. So, I'm just a bit burnt out, so I'm trying a new style of content. Try out something new, see if my fans like this new... Hold on a second, did I just... There's no way I literally... Did I include an audio file that had the vocals in, September when there was already 90 that had no vocals and still had good volume? I'm talking about the background music, by the way. Obviously, my voice. It's not like anyone's, actively trying to hear it. But yeah, yikes. I don't know how I let that get by. Now, we all know that Movie Monster series has been a bit odd. It's been pretty good, it's been pretty bad. Pretty bad? I mean, it was a pretty spot-on year. I thought it was really good. That's odd. I don't know why me, the big vinyl person, would ever say something like that. That is blasphemy. You do not say that. It's a bit all over the place, so... we've got a few announcements here. What was that volume change for? Was it, trying to, scratch my back or something? So... there was a Godzilla 1991... That figure is amazing. Announced. A Gamera 1999, along with an iris. Eyeball not included. Now, the reason that this video is probably maybe 8 minutes long? Ooh, sneaky. Is because I have some predictions for... Here we go. The rest of the year going into next year. So, with this year, I predict that we're gonna start off with our normal set, and usually they come in, duos and stuff.
Like we had Kong and Mechagodzilla, Jet Jaguar and Godzilla Ultima, the other Jet Jaguar and Megalon, so I'm thinking with Godzilla 1991, we're getting a Heisei Ghidorah.
You were almost right. You know, I may as well just like get all new announcements out of the way. So yeah, we got a bunch of new Bandais that are leaked for next year. We also did get a Varen, bunch of new camera stuff, all that.
And some of them aren't just duos, they actually have a third, so I'm thinking not only are we gonna get Jet Jaguar and Megalon, I'm predicting we are also going to get a Godzilla 1975.
Bias. I call bias. That is biased.
And we have to remember, there's December figures. And there's
Yeah, I'm sure there were.
a big gap, because there's August, September, October. Well, these new figures aren't releasing until November. So we got a few figures that could be coming very soon.
You get Gorosaurus, take it or leave it.
Maybe more singular point releases.
Correct.
Maybe more Godzilla vs. Kong, King of the Monsters, who knows?
That was not correct.
Prediction number 2 is an Anguirus 1968.
Bias, even more bias than the last time.
That's going to go with the Gorosaurus that's releasing later this year. Or next year, who knows. I believe we're getting an Anguirus because obviously we're gonna have to get something to go with the Gorosaurus, and we don't got any Showa Godzillas besides 1954. Prediction number 3 is a Godzilla
Biased.
1968. This could be going with the Anguirus 1968, or it could be its own duo. Not the Anguirus, the Gorosaurus, but it could be its own duo with, like, maybe Hedorah, since they just released.
What? Okay, actually, forget that. Side note, how did I not, like, see the main release Hedorah coming from a mile away?
Prediction number 4, and this is going into next year. I think next year is going to be a more Heisei and Millennium-centered way.
No way.
We had a bunch of Showa Kaiju this year, so I think next year we're going to start getting much more Heisei-themed figures. So prediction number 4 is Mothra or Batra.
No, that's enough.
Orga. We have Godzilla 2000.
You were so close.
A, Black Gigan.
Well, retro color will do. Now, the two of you who are still watching, are you ready for the brand new predictions for next year? Get ready. Because they're about to be trash. So, let's start off. This one is a bit out of left field, but at the same time, judging by our recent releases with Kiryu and the other two, I believe we will soon get an Evangelion Unit 0. Why? They already released 1 and 2. Why not just release 0? Only thing is, it's probably gonna be from the rebuilds, and I forgot which design that was. Like, I don't know. I got nothing. Yeah, but yeah, I'm like debating getting those two. It's just not two, because I don't like it. I don't like 2. 1, pretty cool, so I might get it, but I don't know. That just depends. So, that is prediction number 1. That one is probably like the most likely, I'd say, of all these. This next one is probably going to be decently likely, but Bandai could throw a curveball like they did with the Black Gigan last year. So, prediction number 2. Special color Jet Jaguar, retro color Jet Jaguar. We got Hedorah, we got Gigan, now we just need something for Godzilla vs. Megalon. While I was going to say this would be like 100%, or like at least like 80, I'm going down to like 60 to 70%, because there's a chance that they will throw a curveball and either make a different color to Jaguar or retro color Megalon. Because, I mean, they have both molds and they've already done Megalon, so who knows? They might just do that. Anyways, but yeah, I think it's pretty likely would go in line with the rest. And we already have a mainline Jet Jaguar, mainline Megalon, so they can only really do repaints. Unless, um, obviously this is going to be a bit biased and a bit hypocritical considering earlier in this video, Godzilla 1973, or Anguirus, technically. Wait, oh my, Anguirus wasn't even in the movie. I mean, he was, but for like 10 seconds. I got confused with Godzilla vs. Gigan. Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, they can do that for 2024. Just a bit graphic. You're just gonna have, like, the blood in the mouth and his jaw got snapped. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty good for next year, but that's basically it. So, prediction number 3, the final prediction. This one's the wild card of the video, because it's my final one, and I wanted to, like, do something that could be likely, but also not likely. So, you know that poll from earlier this year, where Bandai was, like, trying to see, like, what kaiju people would be interested in getting a movie monster series release? Well, that poll included Godzilla 1984, Varan Gorosaurus, and I believe Ibira. Now, Gorosaurus and Varan, don't count them, because they won those polls. Godzilla 1984 and Eber, on the other hand, they did not. Yet, they are getting figures. Yes, 84 is getting a figure. Coming soon, it's like, wow. But yeah, so, here is the wild card, another kaiju on the poll that hasn't got a figure and didn't win the poll. Prediction number 3 is Kaiser Ghidorah. Now let me explain, it was literally like second place, actually no, third place, because Varen barely won against Super Mechagodzilla, which Mechagodzilla 93 is coming, so that kind of gives a bit more, a bit more evidence that yes, it's likely. So yeah, um, so yeah, I think we might be seeing it here soon. 2023, 24, 25, 26, anything 2050. Godzilla's 100th anniversary, finally, Kaiser Ghidorah that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. But yeah, I think that's, yeah, I don't really have much to say, besides that's probably really unlikely, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I like recycling content. Actually, I don't, but like, because I'm like too lazy right now to come up with an actual outro, I'm just gonna reuse mine from back then, so, enjoy the weird transition. Have a great day, or night, or, I don't know. Enjoy the next 24 hours. I will see you guys soon. Have a great day, and, I don't know. Stay frosty.